Good afternoon. Welcome back to Near Post Flick On. So, Marcus Rashford is now a Barcelona player. I repeat, Marcus Rashford is now a Barcelona player. The Manchester United player has passed his medical and he will be going to Barcelona on a season-long loan. So, I think, well, according to what the papers are saying, he's going to be there for another 12 months. And Manchester United are going to be saving £14 million. But for me, I'm just quite surprised that Marcus Rashford has ended up at Barcelona. I mean, don't get me wrong, Marcus Rashford, he's had plenty of opportunities to make a change at Manchester United, but I just don't think Man United are the right fit for him now. I think, too much has happened between the player and the club, and I don't think they will ever reconcile. So I think the best thing for Manchester United and Marcus Rashford is for them to part ways. And for a moment, I felt he would sign a contract with Aston Villa because, let's be honest, since he got to Aston Villa, he did play some good football and he did really, really well at Villa. So I felt, Villa would offer him or would, take up the option to buy him, but they haven't. They've let him go back to Man United. And it turns out that Barcelona may be the club that has probably salvaged Marcus Rashford's career. If I'm to be honest with you, I mean, yes, he's 27 years old. So it's not like he's, 35 or something like that. He's 27. So in football terms, he's in his prime. He's in his prime. So he's still got plenty to offer and he's still got plenty to give. And there's one thing about Marcus Rashford that I know is that he does have it in him. He has talent. As long as he has kind of like the right surroundings, he should be able to deliver. But I don't know what's gone on at Manchester United, and it's clear that he's not happy there. A lot of players at the moment aren't happy at Man United. Garnacho and a couple of others, they're not happy at Manchester United. So questions have to be asked. But for Marcus Rashford, it seems as though Barcelona have come to his aid. And remember, Barcelona aren't some DB team. This is Barcelona we're talking about. One of the best, well, second to Real Madrid as far as La Liga goes anyway. Well, it depends on what side of the fence you sit on. You may feel Barcelona the best team in Spain. But, others might say Real Madrid are the best team in Spain based on the amount of Champions Leagues they've won. But you're going to Barcelona, and that Barcelona setup with Lamine Yamal and, Lewandowski and what have you, that's a quality side. That's a quality side. And for them to say, you know what, we're missing a player. What player can we get? I know, we'll go for Marcus Rashford. I mean, that's a shocker. That's a shocker. For me, I still think Marcus Rashford's a good player. And I think he will do well playing in that type of mix, playing with those types of players. I think he will do well in Barcelona. He will definitely do well in Barcelona, but I just think it's a shock for everyone that Barcelona have gone for Marcus Rashford. So does that mean Man United are missing a trick by not keeping him on? But then again, you can't force a player to stay if the player does not want to stay. If the player doesn't want to play for the manager or the manager doesn't want the player, then it doesn't make sense for both parties to kind of coincide and, get along and whatnot. It's better for just both parties to go their separate ways. And it seems as though Marcus Rashford will be doing exactly that. He's had his medical, he's passed his medical. I'm sure he's going to be unveiled at some point, but by Barcelona as an official player, albeit for 12 months. And I just think it's, as far as this transfer season goes, I mean, we've seen some transfers already, that have caught their eye. But I think this one's come left field. Nobody expected this to happen, really. I mean, Marcus Rashford playing for Barcelona, I just can't believe it. I'm finding it very hard to fathom that Marcus Rashford will be a Barcelona player. But it's definitely official. He's definitely passed his medical, and it will happen. So I think after the 12-month initial loan period, I think Barcelona will have an option to buy him for £30 million. So will they take the option? Well, that's down to Marcus Rashford. That's down to how he performs. If he goes there and, he hits the ground running, he scores, ample amounts of goals and he's just, balling out from the offset, then by all, he's got every chance. He's got every chance of being signed on a permanent deal. As I say, he's only 27. So he still has a lot to offer the game. But I think you could call it a last chance saloon. I mean, this is Barcelona. After Barcelona, I don't know what club is going to want to sign Marcus Rashford. So if I were Marcus Rashford, listen, I would take it. I'd grab the opportunity with both hands. I'll say thank you very much, Barcelona. Thank you for giving me enough opportunity to salvage my career, and I will definitely put in and give 1,000%. So yes, there you have it. Marcus Rashford is officially Barcelona player, and you know what? All the best to him. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.